think we're live. Yeah, we're live. Hello everybody, Arnold Truck here, back again with another live stream, and we are playing 60 Seconds. Before I start talking, let's just listen to this music. Yo, this freaking music is vibey, dude. I don't care what y'all say. Okay, so basically, I was bored and I was looking at my Steam games, and I saw that I had this game 60 Seconds, and I remember that I played it a couple times, but barely. Basically what it's about is basically a nuclear apocalypse, and you just spend, let's do classic, you just spend the night in your, you just spend the night in your, in like a bunker and something like that. This freaking music though. Dun 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 dun. That was freaking awesome. Okay, so this is me. And so in 60 seconds I gotta grab everything I can. 3, 2, 1. Go, 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 go. Freaking run, run, run. Grab some more soup. Okay, now I need to throw it inside of this shelter. Let's grab Dolores. Or, I don't know what your name is, Mary Jane, I think. We can put you in here. Get the gun. Everyone needs a gun. Radio, perfect. A padlock. I don't know what we need a padlock for. Okay, let's grab our wife. Hey, honey. So I'm gonna freaking grab you. And Timmy. Frick. There, okay, now I just gotta wait for the timer. Well, how do I go in here? Okay, good. Whew. Okay, well, we got everything. Day 1. Okay, so yeah, this is our bunker. And basically, oh, we're doing bad on food. Okay, let's look at our notebook. Day 1, all of us made it into the shelter just a second before the blast. That was a close one. As long as we're all together, we can make it through down here. Remember hearing canned soup is healthy for you. We can't remember bang, blah, blah, blah. Our shelves are full of cans. We'll eat from cans. We'll sleep on cans. We'll talk to cans. Okay, plenty of water. Okay, so yeah. Spaces are not visual. Okay, so day 1 is over. Day 2. I already have a stubble? How is that even possible, dude? Alright, enough arguing. There are more important things to worry about. It's impressive how well Mary Jane is handling the situation. She looks fine today. Look, the good scout is here to me. He's making the best of the situation. He even seems cheerful. Dolores is doing quite well, or she just can't find anything to complain about today. This morning has been calm enough for Ted, and he's doing well. Okay, no one needs to eat or drink. Our neighborhood is still highly radioactive. Trips to the surface. Yeah, it's not healthy. Ooh, actually, let's bring Dolores out. Gun. Okay, well, we put someone out for scavenge. Or no, we didn't, did we? Oh, this music though. Bum, 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 bum. Whatever it was, it's dead now. Quite dead. Maybe there's more hiding somewhere in one of those nasty little holes. Mary Jane is very thirsty. She has to drink something. Timmy prefers apple juice, but right now we should get him some water. Dolores has to drink something. Okay, so everyone has to drink. So yeah, everyone drinks, so everyone has water. We need to take. Okay, yeah. Let's put Mary Jane outside. She freaking. All she wants to do is eat, I'm assuming. No, I'm just kidding. That's weird. I shouldn't say that. Whatever. Let's just put her outside because who cares. Okay, day 4. Let's see what we got. Mary Jane went outside. Let's hope she hurries back soon. No news is good news. There's nothing new going on with Timmy. Everything seems okay with Dolores. Ted seems to be alright, even though the world has gone to a crappy place. So everyone's good right now. No one needs to eat or drink anything. How about that lake we've been going to for the past weeks? It would be so good to find ourselves far away from all this madness. Swim a little, maybe take a boat ride, even if the whole place turned into Okay. Day 5. Mary Jane is still not back. Okay, so this is Timmy, Ted, and Dolores. As long as we're safe, we can stay down here. No news is good news. There's nothing new going on with Timmy. Life is hard for all of us, but Dolores is in a good mood today. We hope okay. Nothing much going on with Ted. No trouble. Okay, so no one needs to eat or drink anything right now. Good news, everyone. The government just announced they will be dropping a crate to fill the supplies in our area. Finally, they are useful for something. We should head out to get those crates as soon as possible. Grabbing some protective gear might not be a bad idea. Oh, I don't have the gas mask. That's tough. It was too dangerous to go out there without any protection, so we decided to stay indoors and listen to the radio. The static is so relaxing. We can't leave Timmy without water for too long. Dolores has to drink something. Okay, so everyone has to drink some water. It's not easy to be calm in these circumstances. Hopefully we will keep our place, or else we might need to act like wolves. Survival of the fittest and all. Day 6. So we're on day 7 already. Mary Jane is still not back. And I should have grabbed more stuff. Look, there's like nothing here, barely anything. Just water, food. Why are the lights flickering? Okay, it's hard not to worry considering our current situation. Some days we're still struggling to deal with the shelter life. We can't lose hope. Timmy should eat something. Dolores relates to eat. Ted is hungry. Okay, so everyone's hungry. So I'm gonna give them some soup. We have plenty of distant relatives, but none of them mean as much to us as Auntie Ada. She lives in the country, so there is a good chance she's still configuring her cow counting machine and not worrying about nukes raining down on her hen house. Too bad we don't have a photo of her, or do we? We put some photos in our books a while ago after the giant coffee spilled on accident. Oh, I just heard the door open. Yes! Mary Jane's back and she has a briefcase. Oh, and there's a can of soup open. Oh, Mary Jane, what's up? And so we are left with no photos, no news, and no happy thoughts. The world is too cruel. Nothing made us happier than the sight of Mary Jane returning to the shelter from the surface. As the educated and cultured people we are, we obviously visited the local theater in the past. We're also proud to admit that we only fell asleep once during one of the 2 plays we've ever seen. Either way, we had no problems. Oh, plus 3 bottles of water, nice. Finding the building, and we decided to check out it for supplies. This must have been one boring play if the only props being used were bottles. The scene is practically filled with them. Thankfully, some had water in them. Nice, plus 3. So now we have a big jug right here. That's freaking awesome. We half expected the theater cafeteria to be in a sorry state. Surprisingly. Oh, let's go. We're able to admire the section of foods. Nice. So we got 2 cans. And nice. And a briefcase. Mary Jane is quite hungry. Mary Jane is really tired. Timmy might not like it, but he is a strong boy. He's just doing just fine. Life is hard for all of us right now. But Dolores is not in a good mood today. We still hope this way. There's nothing much going on with Ted. No trouble. So Mary Jane is hungry. So I'm gonna give food to Mary Jane only. Yeah, just Mary Jane. Looks like the area is still okay. I don't know how to pronounce that. Irradiated. Going to the wasteland. Let's see. Okay, no one's going. Actually, you know what? Screw it. Let's put Timmy. We're gonna do Timmy. Hear that? No, because no one is talking. Not a word in hours. Not at all. We can't just stare and see the world. We need to do something about this. Yeah, let's use the radio. Day 9. Okay, let's see what we got going on. How fortunate we took the radio with us. We can probably listen to some music. They still play music out there, don't they? Mary Jane is quite hungry. Timmy has been talking about nothing other than water. He should drink something. If there's nothing we need, it's water from Dolores. So she should drink something. Okay, so Mary Jane needs food. So, yeah, just Mary Jane, and then water for all of them except for Mary Jane. Enough sitting. Oh, yeah, so let's put Timmy outside. Let's put Timmy outside, dude. See what happens. Okay, Mary Jane's diet could use a little food. Can we spare some water? Mary Jane has been asking about it all day. Okay, so she needs water and food. Yeah, Timmy went to the wasteland. Dolores is fine. Okay. Ted is not complaining today. Okay, so Mary Jane needs food and water. But Ted and Dolores don't, just Mary Jane. Just anyone who can use, it's our government who can, oh nice. Okay, yeah, hopefully, let's listen in. Okay, we knew it, the government has now fallen and they're coming to save us. Let's go! They didn't give exact dates in their radio transmission, but we're sure they won't keep us waiting too long. They said they will be in touch in a couple days, and told us to await further instructions. Mary Jane isn't worried, or at least she's not saying it out loud. Today's been fine for Dolores thus far. Ted is fine. No one has to eat anything and drink. Our patience is wearing thin. We thought it would be a good idea to take a quick look outside. Any trouble in the area? We step out. A pair of animals flash. Oh yeah. Okay, use your gun. Day 12. Okay, good. The gun is intact, so that's good. Is anything broken? No. Nothing new. Timmy's not back. Yeah. So let's see this. A quick shot with the rifle was more enough to scare away, or maybe bring down whatever creatures stalked us in the darkness. We never saw it again. There isn't anything new bothering Mary Jane. Water is all Dolores wants. Ted needs water to survive. Okay, so Ted and Dolores need water. That's it. Spiders seem to be. Oh no, there's spiders, and I don't have any of these. Frick. Okay. Day 13. Yes, Timmy's back. And I don't think he got anything. We decided we could get rid of those spiders with our bare hands, feet, and whatever other body parts we could use for lethal anti-spider attacks. Fortunately, we've underestimated their chances. They're really fast. All we achieved was getting tired. Maybe we'll have more luck next time. We were so afraid for Timmy, but he came back from the wasteland and is now safe with us. We brought some strange looking people. Back to our doorstep, they claimed to be wizards and were willing to trade useful supplies in exchange for a few good trinkets. After hearing them out, we decided to look around our shelter for the new things. Mary Jane is very thirsty and has to drink something. Timmy is very hungry. Dolores hasn't eaten for a while. Okay, so Mary Jane wants water. Ted is not complaining. Okay. Wait, what was it? Mary Jane wants water. Okay, and then okay. Perfect. Look at the area still oh my god. Okay, going to the wasteland. Let's do it, but this time we'll put Dolores out. We stumble upon the remains of abandoned shantytown. Someone or something tore it down. Incidentally, amidst the rubble, we found a cat licking its paws, surrounded by blood and dismembered limbs. As we made our way back to the shelter, the cat followed. We can now hear its paws immediately scratching our hatch. Should we let it inside? Sure. Let's let the cat inside, cause yes. Oh, look, there's a cat! That's freaking awesome. We got a cat now. That's cool. Okay, when we opened the hatch, the cat jumped in and marched around the whole shelter, sniffing all of us, every wall, corner, empty soup, and a piece of furniture. Finally, it picked a quiet place, sat down before taking a 12-hour nap. Let's call her Sharikov? Okay. Okay, so Mary Jane is okay. She looks fine today. Timmy should eat something. Dolores is doing quite well. Okay. Okay, so Timmy and Ted should eat. And that's it. Some of oh yeah, to go outside. We're gonna put Dolores outside. Cause I feel like it. Oh my god. Look, the cat. There isn't anything new bothering Mary Jane. Timmy should eat something. Timmy has been talking about nothing other than water. He should drink something. So Timmy should eat and drink. Yeah, Dolores is on the surface. Ted should drink something. Okay, so Timmy. Okay, so wait. Ted should drink something. Okay, and then yeah, perfect. We've always wanted to throw a party with a huge cake. For some reason, it never worked. One time we were promised a great cake, and it turned out it was a lie. That was a disappointment. We weren't glad. We're definitely getting a cake when the radioactive clouds are gone. Oh, look! I have a beard now. Oh, I just heard a knock on the door. You guys hear that? Oh, and the cat's moving. Oh, there's also a fly. Yeah, I hear someone knocking on the door. We can make it work even in Toronto. Question is, how do we find a boat to get there? We heard that's the best way to get to Europe. Mary Jane's diet could use a little food. Everyone has to drink sometimes, including Mary Jane. Is there any water left? No news is good news. Okay, Timmy's fine. Ted is not complaining. Okay, so Mary Jane wants water and food. So just Mary Jane wants to eat and drink. Oh, radio. Okay, well I can't do this because I don't have any ammo, so we might be screwed. Day 17. Okay, well nothing new except for the cat's in a different place, and there's like this woman says she hunts mostly for food. Clearly she's an uncivilized savage. Delicious soup is what decent people need these days. We're not amused and didn't give her anything. Mary Jane isn't worried, or at least she's not saying it out loud. Timmy is good. Well, at least he was 5 minutes ago. Ted says there's no need to worry about him. Okay, so no one needs to eat or drink. It's not easy to be calm in these circumstances. Hopefully we will keep our place. Or hopefully we keep our peace, or else we might need to act like wolves, survival of the fittest and all. Okay, I hope, oh yeah. Oh no, the radio's on. Dolores is still not here, which is kind of sad. It's easy to feel a bit down when living underground like this. No sunshine, no sky, we need to get rid of that. Permission and try to bring some cheerfulness into our lives. It's impressive how well Mary Jane is handling the situation. She looks fine today. We can't leave Timmy without water for too long. Ted is really thirsty. Okay, so everyone's thirsty except for Mary Jane, so just Ted and Timmy want water. Okay, so Sharikov, aka the cat, sure can take care of itself, but we can't help but wonder how much of a self-made cat it is. It just so happens that we found an address for its collar. It's unlikely then that its owner is still alive and has chipped away, so it's always risky. Should we go outside and check that address? Risky for the biscuit, for the content. Let's do it. Let's do it. Something bad's gonna happen. Well, the cat's gone, and everyone looks fine. Oh, shit, I'm trash. You We grabbed our new fluffy friend for a little stroll through the waste, only to immediately run into a couple of gentlemen dressed in trench coats, fedoras, and shades. They gritted their teeth at the sight of the cat and said they've been looking for it. Apparently it belongs to the dear old nut who loves it dearly. Before we could utter a word, they took Sharikov, thanked us, and left. The cat didn't seem to mind, so maybe it's for the best. Can we spare some water, Mary Jane? She's been asking about it all day. Timmy seems to be okay. There isn't much going on with Ted. Okay, so Mary Jane just wants water, that's it. Just Mary Jane. We know very little what's going on outside. It'd be a good idea for to discover. Yeah, I think we should turn on the radio so we can maybe try to ask the government to help us or something. Yeah. Dolores is still not back. We were able to get a weak signal and tap into the government's emergency announcement service, and guess what? Great news! The fallout outside has mostly gone. It should be much safer now to travel on the surface now. It's impressive how well Mary Jane is handling the situation. She looks just fine today. Despite the dire circumstances and all the trouble we are going through, Timmy is being very brave. Okay? Ted is hungry. Okay, so just Ted wants to eat. No one else wants to eat. Okay, well, we can't do this because I don't have that, so let's just skip that. So, wow, day 20? No, day 21. Oh, Dolores is back. Oh, look at that. The cat's back. We have a gas mask. Oh, nice. We have some more food, a jug of water, and a med kit. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, we were sure we could find the location without a map. We were wrong. Hopefully we'll get it next time. To our surprise, we found Sharikov back in our shelter this morning. We're not exactly sure why or how it came back. Sorry, I suck at reading. Where was I? Is it our good care it appreciates, our kind hearts, optimism, or just our stockpile of soup cans? Only time will tell. We're glad to see Dolores come back safely from the wasteland. We believe that our expedition to the wasteland must have been followed by strangers. We should be more cautious next time. Where to go for supplies? What a silly question. To the store, of course. We decided that bombs don't matter that much, and our favorite store should still be our #1 stop for groceries. We found it, or at least what was left of it. Most of the food, yeah, so we got 4 soup cans from food and 4 bottles of water. That's awesome. Restroom in the back. Okay, so we found, so we got the med kit and the gas mask. Mary Jane is pretty fatigued. Timmy should eat something. Some water for Timmy would be nice. Dolores is eating. Okay. Ted was just for drops of water. Ted is pretty fatigued. Okay, so Timmy is gonna eat and drink. Dolores is gonna eat, and Ted wants some water. So Dolores just wants food. Right? Water for Timmy. Water for Timmy. Oh, and he wants food too. Wow, what a fatty. I'm just kidding. Yeah, Dolores hasn't eaten for a while. Okay, so Dolores has her food, and Ted just wants water. Okay, so we're good. And Mary Jane doesn't want anything. Yeah, you know what? Let's go do it again, because we could get more supplies, and that'd be great. We had a chance to meet the strangest person ever. He looked just like a human, except with triple the amount of hands necessary. We listened to a story about a group of folks just like him, who are having a hard time scavenging supplies because of their appearance. People shot first and asked questions later. He offered us a deal if we shake some of our supplies. Okay. Let's give him soup. Day 22. Okay. The stranger quickly became a friend. When we agreed to his terms, it doesn't cost us that much, and we will sleep easier knowing that we will come back safely from our next trip to the surface. So yeah, one food taken away. Mary Jane's dad could use a little food. Mary Jane is thirsty. Timmy might not look like it, but he's a strong young boy. Okay. Dolores would love to eat something. Ted is not complaining. Okay, so Dolores wants food, and so Dolores wants food, and Mary Jane wants water and food. Perfect. Okay, yeah, we're gonna take Ted outside. Okay, bye, Ted. Don't die. Don't get mad. Okay. So Ted's gone. I see some more drawings on the wall. This one right here. Okay, what do we got here? It's impressive how well Mary Jane is handling the situation. Okay, Mary Jane's fine. To me, might not look like it, but he's a strong. Okay, he's fine. Okay, so Dolores should eat and drink something. Ted left. Okay, so just food and water, but just for Dolores. That's it. Okay, curiosity almost killed the cat. Shirkov found a tiny wire sticking out from the ceiling and pulled it out. Plaster and debris fell on our table, topped off with a big meowing fur ball. What is this thing anyway? Nobody remembers it being there before. The cat might get angry if we take away the wire, so maybe it's best to leave it. Or should we examine the wire? For the content, let's examine the wire, because I feel like it. Okay. Timmy's like just looking at the cat. Mary Jane's dying. Just kidding, maybe. Who knows? Okay, so we followed the wire outside and found where was I? And found a half-burned out truck with two surprised gentlemen inside, surrounded by an array of blinking bulbs. That's some space tech right there. Were they listening in our very own shelter? Their feeble excuse about roadside picnic didn't convince us. Even Timmy knows you can have picnics here. Okay, nothing new bothering Mary Jane. Some water for Timmy would be nice. Okay, Dolores hasn't eaten for a while. Okay, so water and food. Wait. Some water and food. Okay, so water, perfect. The agents who were spying on us are now at the door and they want to explain themselves. Should we hear them? Frick them, dude. No. Okay. So, nothing new. Ted's not here. Ted's still gone, sadly. Let's look at this. Yeah, we're not falling for that top secret agent crap. They're just big phonies. We told them to go straight to hell and never to come back. Holy crap. Getting something to drink from Mary Jane sounds like the right idea. Timmy seems okay, as much as okay. Dolores is pretty fatigued. So Mary Jane just wants water. Right? Is that what it said? Yeah, drink from Mary Jane. So she just wants water. We have a working radio. Yeah, let's use the radio as well. Oh, nice. So we got a Boy Scout book, a map. Oh, the radio's broken. What the heck happened to the radio? Oh, damn it. Something blew up inside the radio and the wretched thing caught fire. We were able to put it out, but it doesn't work anymore. Wow. Ted has safely returned from his voyage to the surface. It might sound paranoid, but we think someone followed us. Let's just hope this doesn't happen. Our expedition, blah, blah, blah. So we got one food can, 2 bottles of water, a Boy Scouts, and a map. Get the chance to meet that group again. Mary Jane isn't worried, at least she's not saying out loud. To me, when I look like it, okay. Okay, so Ted wants food, Dolores wants water. That's really it. Okay, well, we had thought phone calls were a thing in the past after the atomic bomb. Phone booth. Okay, let's put Mary Jane out there. Just risking Mary Jane, dude. Okay, date 2027. When we answered the phone, we could clearly hear a gasp of relief from the caller. They introduced themselves as a survivor from a nearby town of Hill Valley. We had started exchanging information when the call was cut short. Something must have gone wrong on their side. We hope they will get back to us. Nothing made us happier than the sight of Mary Jane returning to the shelter from the surface. Mary Jane is feeling safe. Who wouldn't in this coffin-sized shelter? Timmy is very hungry. Timmy wants food and water. Everything's good. Okay. So Timmy wants food and water, and Ted just wants food, right? Yeah, Ted just wants food. Perfect. Yeah, let's bring Timmy out there. Timmy and Mary Jane are in need of some physical exercise. Letting them run outside on the wayside. You know what? Let's do it. Let's let our kids run around in the wasteland. That sounds like a great idea. Let's do that. Okay, what's new? We should have seen it coming. Mary Jane and Timmy ran around way too fast, and before we could stop them, they crashed into each other and fell to the ground, causing our supplies to fly in every possible direction. And they don't look guilty at all. They seem more cheerful. Good for them. But now someone has to clean up this mess. Mary Jane didn't cause any trouble today, and no trouble dared to cross her path. Timmy is pretty fatigued. Okay, everything's good. Everything seems okay with Dolores. Ted is hungry. Where's water when Ted needs it? Okay, so Ted just wants food and water. That's it. Oh yeah, let's put Timmy outside. Okay, so Timmy's out. Oh, okay. Mary Jane is quite hungry. Can we spare some water? Mary Jane has been asking. Timmy went to the wasteland. Dolores has to drink sometimes. Ted. Okay, so Mary Jane wants food and water, and Dolores just wants water, right? Yeah, Dolores just wants water. It's not the best time or place to make plans for the future, but we can't help thinking about what can we make out of this terrible situation. Is our house still standing, or will we have to move to some forsaken hole like Toronto? Okay. Day 3. Crap. Okay. We still have the cat here. What's up? Okay. Can't make it out even in Toronto. Question is, how do we find a boat to get there? I hear that's the best way to get out. Mary Jane says she's doing fine. Okay. Today was really too confident. Okay, everyone's fine. No one needs food and water. Remember the time that Mary Jane went out to scavenge supplies? When she got back, she had a movement form. Okay, fine. Let's use it on her. She needs bandages. We'll give her bandages, I guess. Oh, now we don't have... Oh, it's broken. No, it's not broken. Sorry, we don't have any more. A lengthful bandage, yeah. Okay, so Mary Jane is good now, but we don't have that anymore. We don't have a med kit. Mary Jane says she's fine and she doesn't need anything. Dolores has not eaten for a while. Ted should drink something soon. Okay, so Dolores wants food and Ted wants water. You would expect a nuclear explosion would be enough to quench any petty arguments. When the future is not looking too pretty and all you see is naked walls. And all you see is naked walls. Not much is necessary for an explosion. It happened and we started fighting like crazy. Okay. Day 32. Timmy is still out there. We stopped arguing, but for how long? Everyone has to drink something, including Mary Jane. Is there any water left? Mary Jane is rested. Dolores will not last long with water. There's nothing new to going on. Okay, so everyone has to drink. Wait. Everyone has to drink sometimes, including Mary Jane. Is there any water? Okay, so Mary Jane and Dolores want water, but yeah, it says Ted doesn't need anything, so it's difficult to keep our spirits up in this situation. We do hope this whole mess will be over soon, or else we might end up in a place much worse than this cozy shelter. Okay, Timmy's back. It doesn't look like he brought anything. It's hard not to worry, considering our current situation. Some days we're still struggling to do with the shelter life, but we can't lose hope. were so afraid for Timmy, but he came back from the wasteland and is safe with us now. We believe that our expedition to the wasteland must have been followed by strangers. We should be more cautious next time. Yeah, it keeps saying that there's like strangers following. We went on a trip to a more specific place this time, a local museum on Tranquility Lane. Several rooms and a corridor wall decorated with some charred paintings that had survived the blast. The whole place doesn't even look that bad. It's almost like the modern art exhibit. In front of the museum canteen, we found a box with some water bottles in it. It was probably left there by some delivery company. A delivery company is probably out of business now. Our guest. Okay, so we have 2 bottles of water, 2 food. Mary Jane isn't worried. Okay, Mary Jane's fine. Timmy is hungry. What's rested? Okay, so Timmy and Ted want food. Perfect. Okay, we're good. Yeah, I'm gonna put Mary Jane outside next time. The last thing we expected to hear while sitting in a fallout shelter was a trumpet. It was played by someone who was clearly not a trumpet player and who had probably never heard a trumpet player in his entire life. He came with a friend who knocked on the door and demanded that we let the merry men enter so they could take from the rich and give it to the poor. Should we let them in? No. Actually, no. Frick you guys, he said. Okay. Day 34. We didn't answer those peculiar calls and kept the door locked until the noises outside faded away. We're not exactly sure we want those people to come back. They sounded harmless enough, but can harmless people be trusted in these troubled times? They might be worse than those who don't seem harmless at all. It's impressive how well Mary Jane is handling the situation. Okay, Mary Jane's good. Timmy is hungry. Dolores is good. Okay, so Timmy wants food and Ted wants water. We'll put Mary Jane in there. Bye, Mary Jane. Okay. Mary Jane went outside. Let's hope she hurries back soon. Timmy is hungry. Timmy's been talking about water all day. Doris drinks something. Timmy's going to Okay, so Timmy wants food and water, and Dolores wants a drink. Oops, I didn't mean to skip that. Day 36. We can't make it work even trying. Okay, never mind, we already read that. Timmy might not look okay, but he's trying to report Dolores. Right, and Ted is fine. Okay, so everyone's fine. No one needs food or water. What is that crackling? Why is this so lit? Are we about to get flooded? Okay, well, yeah, okay, let's check. Let's use Day 37. Wait, look at Ted, dude. Oh my god. Okay, so Ted is thirsty, tired, and fatigued. Dolores is hungry. Timmy, okay. Yo, I can't look at this though. Oh, man's just not having a good day. That was lucky. The shelter's filled with water pretty rapidly. We're certain we are going to drown. With our heads barely above the water, we weren't even able to open the hatch and escape. Before we could consider the worst, the water level started to drop. We're fine, safe for now. Save for the mess. Timmy seems okay. Dolores would love to eat. Ted is really thirsty, so Dolores wants food and Ted is thirsty. When we opened the bunker door this morning to let some fresh and radioactive air, we discovered a small suitcase on our doorstep. There was a note on it. The neighbors said, should we take it? Look inside. Oh yeah, let's look. Let's see what's inside. Day 38. Okay. Damn it. The gift was a booby trap. There was nothing inside besides some junk, and as soon as we opened the suitcase, it exploded. Is anyone hurt? Timmy pushed it up after some water. Timmy got hurt. Dolores has to drink sometimes. Ted is not complaining today, at least very much. Okay, so Timmy wants water and Dolores wants water. Oh, I can't, wait, I don't know if I can use it because I think I already used it. Frick. Mutated rodents. Yeah, let's shoot them with a gun. Oh, the gun is broken. How do you manage this? How do you manage to break a gun like that? You're actually a noob, dude. Oh my god. Our cans are saved. Too bad for the hairy mutants. Guess we're still top of the food chain. Good for us. Damn, our gun blew. Okay, so our gun's down. Timmy seems okay. Looks okay. Flores is fine. Ted is hungry. Okay, so Ted just wants food. We got scared a little bit today when all of a sudden our map just fell off the wall. Maybe our shelter is haunted. When the map fell down and revealed some safe. Remember it's telling you. Yeah, let's try to open the safe. No way. Let's see what's inside. Let's see if we got anything. Oh, nice. We're not sure how the map just decided to slide off the wall. Maybe lucky. Okay. Oh, nice. There was some food in there. We can't ignore Timmy's injuries. Well, I don't. The freaking. I don't want to ignore it as well, but the thing is just gone. Dolores is doing quite well, or she just can't find anything to complain about today. If Ted doesn't drink anything, he won't last long. Okay, so Ted wants water, and we can't really give him this. It's already used, and we can't do any of this. Sorry. Damn. Day 41. What the frick? Timmy, you good, fam? Okay, Timmy is thirsty, hungry, hurt, crazy, tired, fatigued. He's got soup on his head. Look at Ted! Bro, yo, man's is crazy right now. And Dolores is like, oh my god, I'm actually done. Okay, let's see what we got here. The commotion coming from outside could only mean one thing: bandits. Mary Jane probably walked right into them. We need to face it, possibly that she's not coming back. No, Mary Jane's gone now? That's sad. Haha, we can live with them noises, right? We can even be friends, haha. So it's not weird that Timmy is now wearing a soup can on his head and pretends it's a helmet. This is just innocent child's play, is it? Can really get you in the shelter. Can lead you to dark places. Trust. Timmy should eat something. Timmy needs to drink. Dolores has to drink something. Ted is going crazy. So Dolores wants to drink. Timmy just wants food and water. Who should go outside? Timmy. Okay, well, I actually have to end this episode here. Well, sorry, not episode. I don't know. I gotta go right now. But if you guys did enjoy this episode, if you guys did enjoy this game, make sure to drop a like. If you want me to continue this, I probably will. But yeah, thanks for tuning in. I'll see you guys later. All right, peace.